Nigeria not happen, Nigeria not happen. But I'm happy to announce to you, in the deepest form of sadness, that Nigeria has happened to me this morning. And I'll tell you how. Nigeria has happened to me. Many weeks ago, a very close, dear elder sister of mine, a former retired court justice in this country, sent me a message about Venerable Archie that had been kidnapped in the north. And she said I should raise awareness. Which I did because, see, my number is out there. I get a lot of calls because I help too many people that I will never meet in my lifetime. Once they send me a message, if it's something within my powers I can do, I do it and I keep it moving. And I started this call for the release of Venerable Archie, which I mentioned. If you go and check through my tapes on television, I mentioned the story of Venerable Archie. But little did I know that Venerable Archie was closer to me more than even the person that sent me a message about Venerable Archie. My friend and my colleague that I work with in Inspiration FM, Azubike Osumili, that leads the station. Little did I know that Venerable Archie is Azubike Osumili's uncle. I was just checking Twitter after I woke up this morning and I saw the message and I reached out to Azubike Osumili. And Azubike Osumili told the story that when Venerable Archie was kidnapped, they even raised a ransom for the bandits. But guess what happened? It was after they paid the ransom that the bandit told them to go and pick up his decomposing body. In my conversation with him, Venerable Archie was killed for his faith, pure and simple. He was a clergyman, he was a man of the cloth. So when the propagandists start, because they want to look good that there's no Christian genocide, you see me, I will tell them the truth. Because you see, any position of influence that I am in life is to be able to help others. That's why, as much as I can, if I open all my emails, I have thousands of emails, if I look for a job, if I anything I can do, I help people. But if we can't speak about the genocide going on, then it is a sad one. Today, the Osumili clan is in mourning. His village is in mourning. Can I surprise you? Venerable Archie's mother is still alive. She's famously called Ego Yibo. Beautiful woman. She's in her 90s. Nobody till now has been able to tell Venerable Archie's mother that her son is in his 60s, was kidnapped and died. And they killed him. This was after ransom was paid. So, as many people that support the government narrative, no genocide and all of that, what will bring back Venerable Archie's life? Venerable Archie's only offense that is a man of the cloth. Government claims they are doing a lot. When are they even going to bring his wife and his family that are still there? Because they are still kidnapped. Today we talk about Leah Sharibu. The same person pushing the propaganda that there is no Christian genocide is the same person that propagated the story of Leah Sharibu. And you see how Nigeria crumbles and affects all of us. Today I ask, what are we going to tell Ego Ibo, Venerable Archie's dear mother, that is still alive? The community is distraught and we call for calm in that community. The ransom was paid, but Venerable Archie has been killed. That's another clergyman killed. And like I did say, I would ensure that this story go viral. It will be on record that I fought while he was alive, and I still spoke up for Venerable Archie while he was dead. Because you see, influence is God's way of telling you impact lives, and that's how I see it. You think 500,000 over 30,000 followers I have on Instagram, the over, what is it called? 500,000 followers I have on Facebook that I'm combining both platforms to do this. You think it's for me? It's to be able to raise stories about people like this. I'm just a mouthpiece. I'm supposed to be on break. But I cannot hear about the demise of people like Venerable Archie and the fact that Nigeria happens to me because it hits close to me. I work with Azubi Kilsumili, another top journalist for so many years in Inspiration FM. And this is his uncle. The question we should ask this government is, dear Nigeria government, how do you tell Mama Ego Yibo that her son in his 60s was kidnapped and killed in Nigeria? Ego Yibo, the mother of Venerable Archie, is still alive. What do we tell Ego Yibo? What do we tell Ego Yibo? Government of President Tinubu, please answer this question. What do we tell Ego Yibo?
Guys, you can see how Rufai Oseni is already crying, because you see this thing he's saying, he's actually crying. But you know, men do not cry the way women cry. Some men do not cry the way women cry. From his voice, from the way he's talking, you could see the pain in his heart, the pain in his voice. The question is, where did we get it? Where did we, what grammar should I even use? In a country where we have a lot of resources, these things are happening. To me, I feel that the government is not ready. The government is not ready to tackle insecurity, because if they are ready, they will not be negotiating with people they should be unaliving. They will not be negotiating with them. You will not unalive them, but the person who said, give us our own country, you send those ones to life imprisonment. This thing Rufai is saying, he was talking about this man, not knowing how close the man was to him. You see, sometimes you will never know how painful this thing is to the families that are affected until it happens to you. May God forgive us. May God help us. It's not a crime that we come from Nigeria. God kept us in this country for a purpose. Now, you see people running out. You see a man selling his property to run out of a country that is his own bed. Like, that's where he was born. It is right to live there. But they are running. Ask how many people who just left, and when we say Jackpot, they just left this country. Ask them if if they had ever dreamt of living in another country. No. You'll find out that a lot of people who left 4 or 5 years ago, it was never their intention to live outside Nigeria. But they had to live outside Nigeria now because they are trying to protect their children. They are trying to protect their wives. Okay, look at this man. He has been kidnapped and unalived, but his wife and daughter is still with these people. What is the government doing about it? The other day, they asked Bayo Ononuga, were these people, rescued, or there was a negotiation? He couldn't answer. Charles of Arise TV had this conversation with him and asked him these questions. He couldn't answer. He said, it is the military that will tell them what they did, that they cannot second guess them. They cannot say something and later the military is the one, because they know very well that the military will not come out to say anything. Bayo Ononuga, who would be chasing clout, looking for people to fight, who are asking the president for accountability. Tell me why we will continue like this in a country like Nigeria. Nigeria used to be a very safe country where things will people will go out, come back at any time, but now you dare not try it. What is really going on in this country that we cannot be led to rest? Every day you wake up is one bad news or the other. Are they trying to say that the bandits are more than the military officers? Now, the Nigerian police, who are very good in helping other countries for peacekeeping, or is it that the peacekeeping is that they go out there just so that they can get money from the government? If they are truly the best in peacekeeping outside the country, why can't they help this military to do peacekeeping here? Because their role as the police is to protect lives and properties. And people's properties are being vandalized, people's properties are being taken away, people's lives are being, that is, they end people's lives, and the police is not doing what they say internationally they are the best. What is the what are other forces in Nigeria doing? Is it that each time, I don't even know, guys, let me know in the comment, because I'm already thinking of leaving this country.